Let's talk the NHL trade deadline featuring the Winnipeg Jets, who find themselves tied with Vancouver for a 6 to 80 points percentage going into the deadline at the top of the Western Conference. And Kevin Cheveldayoff has already taken one swing this year, trading a first-round pick for Sean Monahan, which has paid immediate dividends. So are they done? I don't think so. So let's see why they aren't done and where we should be looking for Kevin Cheveldayoff's next move. For one, how they're structured with the cap. They go into the deadline with $5.8 million of space banked, a lot of which is because they actually moved Brian Little's LTIR contract years back, which has allowed them to stay under the cap and allowed them to continue to bank space throughout the season. Now, Cole Perfetti has about $1 million in bonuses to factor in there, so they have about 4.8, let's say. Another aspect, Connor Hellebuyck is the runaway Vezina favorite, and he's on the last year for a $6.1 million deal. Josh Morrissey is playing up to a Norris-level standard. He's at $6.1 million, and this is the last year of Mark Scheifele on his $6 million deal. The Winnipeg Jets core is entering their 30s. It's an older core, and it's about to get a little bit more expensive. So what might they do? I don't see this team moving top prospects for rentals. It's not something they've ever done. It's not something I expect them to do. You got to go start looking for some hidden value somewhere that might shake loose. Let's say the Jets put together a package of Alex Iafallo, Brad Lambert, the Montreal second, and 2025 first-round pick. That's a strong package for a top six winger with term. So let's go hunting for teams that might do that. Alex Tuch is a name that's kind of surfaced of late. Doesn't seem like a guy Buffalo would want to move, but if you were willing to spend the assets, they might move off of. Alex Iafallo is a Buffalo boy, a good change of scenery type if you're looking to build a new leadership group there. I don't know. Buffalo does some silly stuff. Only reason I think that's a possibility. I think this is what you kind of got to look for. Let's look at some other teams here. Would Arizona consider trading a Nick Schmaltz or a Clayton Keller type? Seems like a big ask, but those are some names that you could potentially see fit here. Ottawa's talking about changing some stuff up with their mix, wanting to still turn it over but bring in some vet leadership, still get some young assets. With someone like, I can't see any of the top three, with someone like Jake Batherson shake loose, would they be able to willing to move Shane Pinto? Maybe a Jacob Chipchin's involved there. Seattle has a lot of options for this. And one aspect, though, there's a lot of no trade clauses there. Winnipeg Jets are first in the conference. I could see teams or players wanting to win a cup being willing to move it. Gianni Gord, Oliver Bjorkstrand, Jaden Schwartz, Jordan Eberle, though he's a rental. Andre Burakovsky, are those the type of names that Chevy might poke around with a package like that? I mean, if he's going to buy, I think these are the type of guys you're looking for. With something work around Pavel Buchnevich, who St. Louis is willing to retain 50% to maximize his return, and Colton Parayko work around adding one of those $6 million D in Neil Pionk or Nate Schmidt. The Jets would also be getting ahead of some of these cap issues they're going to be dealing with in the summer. Why not get an extra run or two out of it? And is there a fit in Washington where we've heard them linked to Joel Edmondson? Would they take back a Dylan Strome into their top six? Just some things to consider as the week goes on here. If the Winnipeg Jets are going to buy, I would expect it to be looking like something like this.